Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special announcement from the Set Roulette team. I know it's been kind of a month or two since we last checked in at the end of our event, and there are some good reasons for that we're going to get into here in just a minute. But we wanted to take a minute and record kind of a special announcement about Set Roulette, what kind of the state of Set Roulette is, because we've been doing this for a couple months, and we're kind of looking at ways to make this a better project, a bigger project, a project that's sustainable in the long term. I think I speak for Anders and myself when I say this is something that we both really love. We're both very passionate about it, and it's something we care deeply about. And it's always been community driven. And so, in kind of the spirit of that, we wanted to record a message in order to just really lay the cards on the table and be transparent about kind of where we are as a tournament series and how we can work together as a community to make this even better.
Yeah, exactly. As I think I mentioned in Discord when we first built it, this is not a Stuart and Anders project. This is a community project. It's a community Discord as well, and we want all of you along. So getting into the nitty-gritty details of it, fact of the matter is we funded the first two events out of pocket. We are currently, financially speaking, uh, running a loss. And we're happy to do that because we love Set Roulette. This is not us victimizing ourselves saying, oh, we spent this much money. No, we are happy to do this. This is something we decided to do with open eyes and clear minds. However, we need Set Roulette to be sustainable. We're not interested in running this as a business. We're not looking to turn a profit, but we need to be zeroing out on the bottom of the the spreadsheet. Um, so we need to make a few changes. We will have to increase the entry fee to $10. Hopefully, this should be on the level of like what your local F&M style event is, and it's hopefully something where everyone can still participate. We want to make sure that Settled is accessible to everyone, that it is the most accessible way for the enthusiastic brewer, the washed brewer, whatever you want to call it. Uh, but this this is what something we need to do in order to sort of try and balance the checks. We've also, or Stuart has added a PayPal donate button to the website, in the Discord, and in the during the event signups. If you have a few spare changes and this project is something you want to support, that you want to see more of Set Roulette, please donate. Don't donate things you don't have, obviously. But if you have a few spare change lying around, then we're happy to receive your donations in order to keep this afloat.
Yeah, and I would just
Well,
add, increasing the price to $10 cover it helps us cover a lot of the expenses, but it still doesn't get us all the way into the black. So we're counting on the community to kind of contribute a little bit in terms of hitting that donate button once in a while in order to help us keep this thing sustainable. So if you are in a good place financially and you love Set Roulette, um, submitting an extra donation through the PayPal link will help us do things like keep the site hosted and pay for those server costs, continue to provide prize support at the level we're currently providing it at, or even hopefully growing it as we get larger and get more players, and then even things like some some low level equipment for podcasting or for um, doing our streams or doing some paid marketing in order to try and grow the player base are things that we kind of aspire to um, in terms of building up this community a little bit more.
yeah, exactly. We want this to be the foremost way of the foremost and funnest way for brewers to have fun. And yeah, if we can if you have a few spare change lying around, so we can upgrade the production and upgrade the website and keep the most of all keep the price pool at the level it currently is at. That would be so much appreciated. Another way we can try and keep this in the black. We're looking for long-term partnerships. We would love to get a sponsor, multiple sponsors that can help sustain the event, that can help pad the books a bit. Once again, the goal is to just stay in the black. We're not looking to turn a profit. We're not looking to sell this as a business, but a partner that believes in this project, that believes that Set Roulette is a thing that should exist. Um, that way, also a way for us to increase the price pool, the marketing budget, and upgrade the production equipment a bit. Um, so therefore, we're actually asking you, our lovely community, if you have any connections, and it's important for me to really stress here that we're looking for direct connections. We're not looking for brainstorm ideas about, oh, maybe this business is something that could be help you, or this business. It's more like, oh yeah, I work with this guy. He has a business that might be interested. We need someone to open a door for us, to put us in contact with someone that can that might be interested in helping or might be interested in partnering up with us in order to grow this project.
And speaking of helping us and teaming up, we have been running this operation fully as a team of two, working in the evenings, working in between our jobs and our other hobbies and our family commitments. And, it can be kind of a large undertaking at times, especially as we get into the event season itself. And I think there are a couple areas where we are hoping that we can find some volunteers or some people who would like to join the team and help us produce this event. Specifically, we would really love any help on the marketing side. If somebody is really comfortable working in social media, I think that is a place that, while we have ideas and we are able to build the occasional piece of content, in order to kind of sustain that at the level it needs to be, we're finding it that we could use additional support there. So if you think that you're that person, we would love to hear from you and have your support and expertise with kind of doing the consistent level of social media engagement that you need to do in order to keep this on people's radars and keep the events at a healthy size.
Yeah, exactly. Stu and I, we have ideas on the marketing strategy for the project, but executing it is something else, and it actually takes some energy that we don't necessarily always have with all the other things that we're also running. So if you, as Stu said, if you're comfortable working with social media and something you enjoy doing, or it's something you would like to try out, then we would be very happy to hear from you.
That being said, I think that is all of the big kind of financial announcements and project announcements that we have, except for the fun stuff, which is why you're all really here, which is that we do have an event coming up and ready to announce the dates for our summer series.
Yes, the next event, and I think someone will be very happy that we will be playing our next Set Roulette event on the 21st of July with a set reveal on the 6th of July. And we are still looking forward to have everyone brewing again, to have the Discord exploding with ideas. Yeah, it's a much fun for you and I to do it, to brew along with all you guys, uh, and see what kind of different ideas where they go, or all of them.
Yeah, and I find that in the time between the tournaments, I do kind of miss that feeling. And so, with that in mind, we're also looking to create some kind of monthly level engagement as well, and have some things to do while we wait for the major events. So we have decided to host a monthly quick-fire challenge, and we're going to do this kind of on as regular a cadence as we can as a two-person team, shooting for the kind of second Saturday in the month, and we'll see how schedules allow us to maintain that. But our first event, happy to say, will start right away in June 8th, and we'll start that at 1 p.m. Eastern. That's 7 in the evening if you're in Europe. And I would love to see as many people join that and brew along with us. And I would love to have that be a great kind of community building event that tides us over while we wait for the main event in July.
Yeah, and just a quick word on what Set Roulette is, Stuart. Do you want to explain? Maybe we have folks out here who haven't participated before.
Sure. I would imagine that anybody who's watched 10 minutes of this video has some idea, but we'll be randomly generating 6 sets to build a standard size card pool that we can build constructed decks out of. And in a quickfire build, we'll roll the sets, generate random sets that are legal, and then we'll have 45 minutes to an hour to build decks and battle against each other in the Discord.
Yeah, and it's not that formalized. It's just something to entertainers. Yeah, as you said, Stuart, it's 45 minutes to an hour. If you're not quite ready, it's not like, oh, you're you're not allowed to participate. It's more, and then sometimes if it's a fun format, we would reiterate a bit and try and come up with different decks and different builds. It's more of a community event than a tournament.
Absolutely. So all of that being said, I think there's some really great things to be excited about. I think I'm looking forward to Set Roulette throughout the remainder of this year and growing as a community and as a tournament series. And once again, we couldn't do this without our amazing community. So we are so thankful to everyone who has been a part of the Set Roulette community, who has watched this video all the way to the end. And we hope to see all of you with your best brewing hats on come July 6th through the 21st.
Yes.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you for watching.